It was the end of autumn, and after I returned from Maine, I took a bunch of drives around to catch the last of the autumn colors that were available. I knew they would not last long.
No matter where I go, your love is with me. I climbed the highest height and you were there. Why should I be afraid? You go before me. You've seen my darkest night and you weren't scared. 'Cause you never flinch and you never change. Your spirit goes before me as you light my way. Wherever I go, I know you go there with me. You meet me on the mountain and you find me in the valley. Wherever I go, I know you go there with me. I love you in the breakthrough and I trust you in the mystery. 'Cause you are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. Wherever I go. No matter where I go, your love is with me. I hid my heart away, but you were there. Why should I be ashamed if you are for me? Within my worst mistake, you still care. 'Cause you never flinch and you never change. Your spirit goes before me as you light my way. Wherever I go, I know you go there with me. You meet me on the mountain and you find me in the valley. Wherever I go, I know you go there with me. I love you in the breakthrough and I trust you in the mystery. 'Cause you are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. Wherever I go. You are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. Wherever I go. You are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. Wherever I go. Wherever I go, I know you go there with me. You meet me on the mountain and you find me in the valley. Wherever I go, I know you go there with me. I love you in the breakthrough and I trust you in the mystery. 'Cause you are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. Wherever I go. You are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. You are wherever I go. Wherever I go.
Oh, mercy me, oh, mercy mine. Down on my knees, I got my arms stretched to the sky. Trouble to the left of me, sorrow to the right. Can you hear me, Lord, and can you lead me to the light? I lift my voice, I call your name, as I toil down in this valley of strife and pain. I've been over backwards, paid it all forwards, don't have a dime to my name, and my debt to you could never be repaid. When the heat wave starts to break and the ice and snow melts away, when the tears we've cried have all run dry, and we find the rainbows in. We'll be walking in the sunshine with him. Don't turn away, Lord, hear my cries. I need you to make up my bed when I die. Forgive me for the trespass. Can't you see I'm running out of time to make it well with my soul by and by? When the heat wave starts to break and the ice and snow melts away, when the tears we've cried have all run dry, and we find the rainbows in, we'll be walking in the sunshine with him. When the heat wave starts to break and the ice and snow melts away, when the tears we've cried have all run dry, and we find the rainbows in, we'll be walking in the sunshine, walking in the sunshine, walking in the sunshine with him. Oh mercy me, oh mercy mine, 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 oh mercy me, oh mercy mine.
I've traveled this big world, lonesome I have roamed. I've laid down in green pastures, I've rolled down rocky roads. And as my hair turned silver, I lost my lust for gold. Now cups of wine can't satisfy the thirst within my soul. Narrow is the road to glory. Perdition's gates are broad and wide. On the steps you take to ponder, from the path to not far wander, for the narrow road to glory's worth the price. I broke bread with the wicked, I made my plans with fools. To the gates of destruction I've led many others through. And though my sins were many, I reached out for his robe, and through his tender mercies now my cup overflows. Narrow is the road to glory. Perdition's gates are broad and wide. On the steps you take to ponder, from the path to not far wander, for the narrow road to glory's worth the price. From the lonely orphan children to the great kings of men, all are bound to perish. Death is the wage of sin. So turn away from gossip, deceitfulness, and woe. Let the carpenter from Galilee take up your heavy load. Narrow is the road to glory. Perdition's gates are broad and wide. On the steps you take to ponder, from the path to not far wander, for the narrow road to glory's worth the price. For the narrow road to glory's worth the price.
Then came time to surprise my niece with a brand new bike.
Hi, princess. How are you? What is it? Oh my gosh! What is it?
And a year ago, we got blessed with a nephew who is now turning 1.
That's for mom. They'll be like, did you just do that? I think
He's gonna like the box a lot.
Oh, those are, that's a big opening for me.
Well, we got the car all loaded up. Going to be headed to a friend's house in the city. We're doing a kind of a anti-Halloween. A bunch of Christians are getting together. We're going to hand out popcorn, candy, water, maybe have some soda and hot drinks. We're going to be having some praise music, handing out gospel tracts, going to be praying with people. It's going to be a great way to celebrate a day that was meant for pagans and witchcraft and demonic activity and all that other stuff. Although young kids don't understand that, but us adults do. So, yeah, we're doing a flip on it, and we're doing like a Christian celebration in the city tonight. So it's going to be great. The other thing I can't believe, it's October 31st. It is 80 degrees out. 80 degrees at the end of October. It feels like summer out here. It's going to be a great night, though. Also got a propane fire tank. We were planning on having a barn fire. John may still have a barn fire, even though there's a red flag warning and that we're not supposed to burn because it's been so dry. But I got the propane one to be safe. Ah, boy, here comes Johnny. Said he wasn't kidding when he was bringing the big ice cart.
Video. Oh, hey!
All right, Evan, you gotta do the walk.
I couldn't do it without these guys. Oh my God. I've been being a drunk all day. The enemy's trying to come at me. Hey, what's up? What's up?
You know it's gonna be on YouTube.
Oh boy. That's all right. No problem there. I'm not scared. Yeah, why not? You thirsty? Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen my. It wasn't bad. Hi, you want a water? You want Coke?
You want a water, Leah? Oh, cool.
Loving on the kids. Sharing Jesus. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
And prayers, praying with them. Come on down. I'll pray with you. You guys want a drink? I got Coca-Cola, I got some water. Oh, it's right. I got a okay. Oh, wow. You got back. Uh-oh. Woo. There you go.
Wow, Halloween was a complete success. We had over 300 people show up. We ran out of soda, water, candy, chips twice, had to go get more. There were times we could not keep up with the popping of the fresh popcorn, but I will tell you, the people that showed up, the teenagers, especially the boys, were very respectful, very considerate. It was just amazing. The people who showed up were also hungry for the message of Jesus Christ. We probably went through a good maybe 350 gospel tracts, and the teenagers especially were grabbing them off the table quicker than we could hand them out. They're like, oh, gospel tracts? Yeah, give me one. So it was just a complete success, complete blessing on the neighborhood, complete. So as you can see behind me, over there and over there, we still got a little bit of color left, but the windstorms that we had just shortly after Halloween have took down a lot of the leaves. We're gotten into stick season already. I've been out deer hunting. It's been slow. It's been really slow. We have not had rain since probably the middle of September. Everything is dry. All the water sources, the swamps, the vernal pools, the little streams, everything is just dried up. The leaves are very crunchy to walk through. The deer are just not moving. And, well, I mean, it's just, yeah, it's been a slow year. Some people have been getting them in other areas, but up here in northern Rhode Island, where I hunt, I'm hearing a lot of reports from people that the deer just aren't moving and they're just not in their usual places, especially around water sources that no longer exist because of this drought. So at 7 o'clock this morning, I come walking up the trail. There's a doe standing there staring at me behind, over near a pine tree. She did not even flinch as I brought up the muzzleloader. Unfortunately, I did not see the buck that was standing behind the pine tree. I shot the doe, then just as soon as I shot the doe, I saw the buck jump a tree and take off behind her. I watched her slowly walk away. Where I am, it is waist deep, so thick with brush you can't even walk in it. I have been working this area for the last 4 hours and I cannot find the doe. Cannot find any blood, cannot find any fur, cannot find the doe. Now, as far as not finding any blood trail, that does not surprise me because a lot of the deer I shot and a lot of deer other people have shot have been bleeding internally. So there's been no blood on the outside, but their cavity has just been like full of blood when they field dress them. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to call it. It's been 4 hours. My legs are tired from trying to walk in waist deep underbrush, so thick you can barely even walk in. I've even tried walking some of the deer trails that go through there, even that's thick, and they go off in all directions and still no sign of nothing. This is the third time this happens to me where I shoot a doe and there's no blood trail and I never find her. The 6-point buck that I shot, there was no blood trail, no fur, but like I said, the cavity was just full of blood. So it's been 4 hours. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to call it because trying to work through this waist deep brush, none of my friends are around that drive or hunt. One's up in Maine, the other one's hunting Connecticut, and the other ones have not responded. So I've got nobody to help me try to track this thing through this waist deep brush. I've been circling back and forth. I've been following deer trails for like over 4 hours now and nothing. So I think I'm gonna go back to the spot that I shot her at, just kind of hang out for a while and rest and see where I'm going to take it from there. So I posted an inquiry and a lot of people are saying the same thing. These new bullets, they tend to do a lot more internal damage when you shoot an animal versus actually producing any external bleeding. So a lot of people are losing deer and other game because of it. It's just, it makes them harder to track. They don't drop as fast. But yeah, it just produces more internal bleeding, more internal injuries than actually any external at all. So good luck to all hunters out there, because unless you have older bullets, and that's for rifles, shotguns, and muzzleloaders, chances are you're gonna shoot something and you're not gonna be able to track it, and unless it drops within the first 30 to 40 yards, good luck trying to find it, really. So a lot of people are saying, a lot of people losing deer in the last 2 years because of it. So as you can see, I got all the ice fishing gear loaded up inside the HHR. I have decided to go ahead and sell it. In the 6 or so years I've been back up here in Rhode Island from living down south, we probably only had one winter where the ice actually has gotten safe. And that was only for like a week or two. So there's been absolutely no ice fishing up here in the last 6 years that I've been back. And I was talking to some of my friends and they said even like 3 or 4 years before I came back, there's been absolutely no ice fishing. So probably in the last 10 years here in Rhode Island, ice fishing just has been non-existent. So rather than it just sitting around, I decided to go ahead and sell it. Yeah, I'm not going to get as much as I hoped that I would get for it, but at least it'll go to somebody who hopefully can use it and will not be just sitting around in my attic for years. Even today, we're almost in the middle of November, and today is November 5th. It's almost 80 degrees. We have been having temperatures in the 70s, almost 80 degrees, very consistently since October, even September. It's been, we'll have some days get down into the 50s, but it's been right back in the 70, almost 80 degrees. And, you know, this is the time of year that we usually start bundling up and thinking about getting ready for winter and getting ready for snow. But, you know, here I am in a t-shirt and it's almost 80 degrees again today. And the long range forecast for the next couple of weeks is going to be the same weather all the way up to almost Thanksgiving, with some days in the 50s, 60s, and then getting back up into the 70s. So don't get me wrong, I lived in Florida for a year. I'm enjoying these warmer summer temperatures, but it's really made deer hunting hard. These deer are not moving. They do not move during this warmer weather. They're conserving energy for the colder winter months, especially now that the nutrition is starting to die down. But as for me, I'm enjoying this warmer weather. So yeah, that's another reason why the ice fishing is going. We've been having more warm winters than you can imagine, but yep, another warm day. I also started putting some more work into the stuff that I need for my Christian ministry, some props, and also working on my audio gear as well. And with that, all God's creatures began preparing for Thanksgiving and the coming winter months.